Hello, hello. It is I, Noble Heart, here, doing something I've never really done before. I am going to review a YouTube video. So this is titled Robert Sepehr, Cowardly Grifter, Fumbles Out of Africa Again. Now, I haven't watched this video. Who is this? Gutsick Gibbon. I'm guessing she's a YouTuber that has problems with Robert Sepehr. Now, for those of you that don't know, Robert Sepehr is I believe he's an anthropologist out of California. You know, I know a little bit about him. Some of my friends have been putting me on to Robert Sepehr for the longest time now, and I've always just been reticent. Not even because of him. I just have a problem with YouTube as a whole. You know, I'm really of the opinion that, you know, a lot of free speech isn't possible on YouTube. So I've been reticent to watch his videos because I kind of just figure they skirt the line, or they kind of, you know, maybe it's a little bit of a psyop. But, you know, I gave him a bit of a chance, and I've watched some of his videos yesterday. And so far, you know, I like what I see. You know, the guy's got a good physiognomy. He's very jovial. You'll see him kind of walking through different museums, and it's very cozy. You know, he'll play some good music in the background, and he's really just doing like this exploratory thing. You know, it's very graceful. The guy seems to have a good relationship with his inner child, and when he gets into the esotericism of, like, you know, just like the fundamental rudiments of like Aryans and UFOs, and it's very interesting and it's convincing. And, you know, while I'm not like, you know, gonna say like, yeah, I wholeheartedly believe all of it, I mean, so far I don't have an argument against it, you know. So I assume this person's like a shit lib that has problems with him and some of his views. This part that, you know, fumbles out of, you know, I'm guessing she's one of these out of Africa, you know, sort of people. So for those of you that don't know, like, you know, I think the modern science community posits that everyone comes from Africa, which is, you know, it's really nihilistic. You know, it's like this Yakub thing. It's like, you know, black people, you know, everyone was black at one point, or we're all just monkeys and we all come from Africa. And it's like, yeah, how about no? How about a lot of us came from spaceships from, how about some of us came from Atlantis, you bitch? But without further ado, let's see what she has to say.
Of course, very modern apes. You know, I read every single comment that I get on videos on this channel, even if I just read them in like the little drop-down menu. I read.
So already, she's got this nasally fucking, you know, she's doing like the finger wagging. She's casting a spell on us. So, you know, this person's a Talmudist, I think. I think they're, you know, I hate to do it already, but you know, I'm gonna Jew jacket her a little bit. I assume she's Jewish. You know, she's putting off this, like, you know, Big Bang Theory energy. You know, I've never actually watched the show, but, you know, I'm aware of like the fandom and, you know, snarky, you know, like the whole snarky millennial thing. So already, like, I don't really care much for this person, and I assume they wouldn't care much for me too.
All of them whenever I get notifications. And I noticed something weird recently, a rash of...
Yeah, I noticed something weird too, lady. It's your fucking nose.
Extremely negative, hateful, I would say, comments.
Quick cut. She did a quick cut. I don't trust people who quick cut.
That are all extremely subtly placed exclusively on my videos that deconstruct everything that clownish grifter Robert Sepehr has to say.
Clownish grifter? This man's family apparently this guy's grandparents were SS. How dare you? In what civilized society can people like her? She's wearing a shirt that says The X-Files, right? This fucking shirt she got in Target that's supposed to like betray to me that she's like nerdy and intelligent, and this girl likes sci-fi, you know. She gets to just call a man that descends from like noble lineage a cowardly grifter. Now, I'm not like saying that, like, I'm not like, Fed posting. I'm not saying like, therefore he should shoot her. But it's just like the fucking audacity, right? That people like her can just, let's see, this video has 92,000 views. It was made 9 months ago. It's just audacious, right? It's just like the chutzpah. Am I saying that right? The chutzpah on this lady. Fucking A.
Hi everyone, Editing Gutsy Gibbon here. I thought I would put a little series of timestamps here at the beginning for those Robert.
Let's see. Robert Sepehr's mistakes. Robert conflates and replaces conflates hybridization generally with the origin of the races. Ghost hominins and modern West Africans. He mangles this concept entirely. Let's see. Why Robert Sepehr has not debunked out of Africa. The fossil records. Genetic diversity supports out of Africa. Oh, guys, did you know that if you do a 23andMe, it's going to show that you have African DNA? Yeah, I wonder why. Yep, I'm not convinced. Hey, I'm not from Africa, fucking lady. Are you from Africa, lady? I think you're from Saturn.
Sepehr fans who cannot stomach a single bad word being said about their weird esoteric papa. So
hey, leave my weird esoteric papa alone.
Before you go to the comments section.
After I defood, I was looking for someone to displace my inner father, and that's Robert Sepehr.
And whinge about me being mean to Robert Sepehr for the fact that he is a racist loser. Please
politics, racist loser. Wow. Well, I mean, I could end this recording here, right? We're 51 seconds in, and she's already fucking using this state word on him, this word that can get you arrested or killed. What a mean person.
Consider visiting these timestamps and hear the actual arguments that I have against Robert.
Oh, is this lady going to make an argument? Hey, lady, have you read The Art of the Argument by Stefan Molyneux, who has blue eyes? I don't think anything you've done thus far has been an argument. It's really just a lot of like ad hominem. And you're sort of trying to convince me that this person, Robert Sepehr, is wrong when you haven't really posited any counter arguments to some of the things he's claimed, right? You're just posting a fucking factoids at me from fucking Pfizer. Pfizer said, did you know that Pfizer says that we all come from dinosaurs? It's like, fuck you, lady.
Robert Sepehr's inexplicable misunderstanding of out of Africa as a hypothesis.
Inexplicable understanding. Hey, Shelton. I can't stand these people. Good grief.
And its current status in biological anthropology. I put this at the beginning.
Did you know that the League of Biologists claim that the Holocaust? It's like this is how these. I'm being kind of crazy right now, but it's like this is what I grew up in, right? It's just like this smug, fucking Revenge of the Nerds shit. It's like swirlies were given for a reason.
So you would have no excuse. Now, you might be wondering, who is Robert Sepehr? Because I haven't covered this.
No, I know who Robert Sepehr. Who are you? I don't know who you are. History will forget all about you, lady.
Guy on this channel in quite some time. It's been over a year. I would describe Robert Sepehr.
Over a year. Snark.
As an intellectually stunted, socially awkward.
Intellectually stunted. I mean, I'm gonna, I'm a fairly smart guy, but I'm gonna go ahead and put Robert Sepehr, 140, 150 IQ, based off of just some of like the way he can just recount things, and maybe he's utilizing, maybe some of his messaging and some of his videos, like, he's using a script, but still, the guy is German, and he's pretty high flight. He's an anthropologist. I put him 140, 150 IQ. You, lady, 105, 98 to 105. So guy is like what? Like probably 3 or 4 standard deviations of IQ more intelligent than you. Projection. Oy vey, are you projecting right now? Gut sick Gibbon, are you projecting?
Not very subtly racist loser who has
racist.
a YouTube.
Racism is awesome.
channel that peddles a myriad of different conspiracies, but nevertheless has
conspiracies. Okay. Jeez, we're just firing the whole salvo right now. Racist, socially awkward. He's ugly. Hey Sharon, he's ugly.
a moderately sized fan base.
Moderately sized fan base. Let's see. How many fucking followers does this lady have? I don't even fucking care. 136,000. So it's probably comparable. I think he has like around the same amount, a little more, a little less. So, I mean, again, that's not an argument. You know, she talks about argumentation, but, you know, she's essentially casting, poisoning the well, wink, wink, on this guy because he doesn't, like, what? Get all the YouTube money? I mean, to do that, like, what do you have to do these days? You got to fucking show your ass. You got to fucking, shill vaccines. I mean, at this point, like, free speech has been thoroughly vetted. Before Susan Wojcicki died, she did a real number on YouTube, and her replacement, which is just some Indian guy. I mean, at this point, what can you do on YouTube other than just like post like Funko Pop reviews and fucking Let's Play, oh, Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3, 5 million views. It's like, yeah, fucking trust the science. Oi, mate, trust the science.
Posed mostly...
Trust the science. Let's Play Baldur's Gate by Gutsick Gibbon. 8 million views. 6 million views.
Of similarly intellectually stunted, not so subtly racist losers.
Hey, all my friends, I'm like legit, all my friends who like Robert Sepehr, they're some of like the highest flight IQ people I know. Like I have to really keep up with them when I'm in their company. Let's see. She's posting a clip from someone on Insta.
There is a difference between talking shit about a person and talking truth about a shitty person.
I cover a lot of
snarky gay guy. Shitty people are shitty. Fucking god damn it, dude.
Creationists and pseudoscientists of many different stripes on this channel, and none are as blatantly horrible in just about every way as Robert Sepehr. Like, he gets the usual points for being wrong about just about everything that he talks about, something that I've underscored many times on this channel that all his fans just ignore conveniently. But he's also a horrible person and just an outspoken racist. Oh.
He's a horrible person and an outspoken racist. Play the clip, lady. Like, where is it? Like, you're fucking making all these assertions. You're driving me to all these conclusions. Yet so far, all I've heard is you just like spill invective about this guy, who I'm liking more and more the more you fucking come on.
Oh, and they're anti-Semitic. How could I?
Yo, based. Wow, we are 2 minutes in. Let's see what this lady has to say about anti-Semitism.
How could I forget that part? How silly of me. A high charge, I know, but I don't think I have a reputation here on YouTube for making accusations that I can't back up. So
Hey, I'm fucking making that. I don't know who you are. I'm making that accusation. You do make statements that you can't back up. I'm 2 minutes into this 1 hour and 33 minute fucking video that I'm not going to fucking watch. And so far, you've made nothing but statements that you can't back up. So, hey, gut sick. You're fucking, the word, literally, I feel gut sick listening to this. You're making accusations that you can't back up. Debate me, lady.
I will do so momentarily. First, I want to address the Robert Sepehr fans who are watching this video, who are cracking their knuckles, telling mommy to hold off on the tendies, because
hey, mommy, hold off on the tendies.
They've got to destroy a duplicitous femoid on the internet. I want to tell you guys that...
A duplicitous femoid. Femoid, Reddit.
None of you ever have actually made any kind of academic, scientific, or evidentiary argument against Out of Africa or...
Wrong. Hey, lady, wrong. Follow me on Rumble, lady. I've taken down the Out of Africa theory already. Follow me on at Hitler69. That's me, bitch.
Human evolution from earlier, more basal apes.
I didn't come from no basal ape. I came from a based ape.
Show up in my comments section and you say that I look Jewish, and then...
Well, well, now I didn't say that. You don't. I mean, maybe a little bit, but I didn't level that accusation.
And you call me a mean name or insult my parents or something like that. So off the bat, I'm going to encourage you to...
I assume your parents were ignoble and that you didn't defoo from them and that they abused you. Hence that you turned out this neurotic, witchy person. So yeah, your parents probably were horrible people. I'm going to say that. And I'm sorry for the way that they abused you. Truly.
Watch the whole video or go back and watch the videos where I actually make arguments against what Robert Sepehr is saying instead
You still haven't done that.
of just getting sad that someone on the internet was being mean to daddy and
This fucking like thing that she does, this daddy mommy thing. It's so gross how psychologically like rudimentary people are. It's just like, ugh. It's just like, stop doing that. Like, stop like conflating people who take an interest to things as like having some sort of like father or mother complex. It's all so very Jewish. And I'm not saying that for, to score points. It's just, it does come from Jewish psychology, to just psychologize everything. It's just like, fucking do philosophy instead. It's so less gay.
to come to his rescue. You don't even need to go through my back catalog to hear the arguments that I'm going to
I will not be going through your back catalog, ma'am.
Make against Robert Sepehr's insane comprehension of the current state of
It is insane. The guy is fucking insane. I love it.
biological anthropology with regard to hypotheses like out of Africa or evolution from more basal apes, because he makes the same brain dead arguments in the video we're going over today.
Did you catch that? She said brain dead arguments. Look at that. Look at the way people just coach things and just like drive you to conclusions. It's all so trite. I'm not the first one who's done analyses like this. And, for the fucking few of you who follow me, I'm sure you're catching these things just as quick or quicker than I am. But be careful with this stuff in real life. This is real life. But be careful with this. Just be careful at people driving you this way and that, with their charisma or with their charm or with their quick talking. Ben Shapiro does this. A lot of people do this. And, when you're fucking in philosophy and you're RTRing, you can just like slow down things and just go with like the thought and the feeling. Like right now I feel annoyed. The thought is, the feeling is, I feel annoyed. And I think that this Gutsick Gibbon lady is casting a Kabbalah spell on me.
So we're going to have to rehash all of it. Yay. I'm going to start by reading some of the more recent comments that I've gotten because I think they are extremely funny. And again, as I say every time.
I don't think she thinks that these are extremely funny. She's very upset. And this cynical fucking millennial thing, it's really off-putting. It's fucking, I'm above it all. You're not above it all. You're mad. Don't be mad.
When I do this kind of clip, when I do this bit, I love to make money off of people being rude to me. I think that it's
Hey, you love money, huh?
funny in a cosmic way. And I know
The cosmos are real. All right, maybe this lady's based, right? Maybe she is from Saturn.
some of you might be thinking, well, Erica, this is going to poison the well. You can't
Where does that expression come from? Someone tell me.
put poison in a septic tank. What's a drop of arsenic in a
Mic drop. You can't put poison in a septic tank. You fucking asshole.
vat of botulinum toxin?
Botulinum toxin. Hold on. We got to fucking... Hey,
When you
stop
need
giving
a
me
part or
advertisements.
prototype for a
YouTube.
project, you don't have time to wait around for production. That's where
Shut up.
QuickPart.
What's a drop of arsenic in a vat of botulinum toxin? I got this one today. She's so irritating, I refuse to believe she has ever been on a date. Well, I'm married, so I've actually been on quite a few.
Oh, she rolled her eyes and she was dismissive and nonchalant. This lady is emotionally mature.
This one says, this video can be summarized in the angry woke chick meme with the tears and the commie flag background. This isn't a politics channel, and I think if you think that it is, you might need to reevaluate a lot about your personal worldview.
Everything you've said thus far is political. It's all rooted in politics. Like, you're obviously a leftoid. You're obviously Black Lives Matter. You're obviously fucking pro-Israel. It's all there just because you're not like explicit about it here. I mean, it's all there. A woman using his name to try and get famous. LOL. Right?
Woman using his name to try and get famous. LOL. Robert Sepehr fans don't like women very much. Does that surprise you? I'd bolster.
I don't know if that's true. I'm a Robert Sepehr fan, and I love women. What are you talking about?
That case by showing the comments that are held for review. It didn't pass the filter, but that would get this video demonetized.
You wouldn't like that, would you?
This guy's left a lot of comments. He says, well, I think you're in the globalist Rockefeller so-called education cult. Funny you think you're speaking truth to power. You are not. It wouldn't be a Robert Sepehr comment if they didn't use the wrong your contraction. And if you thought that one was too subtle, we got this one that says, okay, Jew.
Hey there, big guy. Keep it cool in the fucking comment section.
Usually those ones don't pass YouTube's auto filter. Like, for instance, here's a series of comments that were held for review. The first guy says, finding out this girl is Jewish explains this video entirely. Robert exposes the shit out of the Jews. Then the second guy says, what's wrong with this girl? And the third guy replies, in a word, Jew. So notably, again, none of these comments actually have any arguments against. Well, yeah, I think I'm going to leave it with this. My stomach, I feel gut sick. I can't listen to any more of this trite, this filth, this fucking filth. But people have been noticing that there's this ethnic chauvinism that Jews demonstrate, usually against whites. You know, it's very like cruel. It's very mean. And at this point, yeah, you can sort of, as reductionistic, is that a word, reductionistic? As reductionist as it is, you can save yourself a lot of time when you find out a person's ideology. You know, you do the early life, and you can kind of sort of just assume that they haven't done any inner parent work, they haven't done any philosopher work, so they're sort of repeating out their childhood trauma. And with the Jewish strand of that, a lot of it is to do with world killing and money grabbing and fucking being shysters. I don't like it. Okay. And of course I wouldn't say like all of you, I don't have to fucking say this, but there is something there, if you guys, if there was a way we could physically know who's Jewish or not, it could save a lot of people. Oh, geez. Just kidding. Redact that. Out of Africa or any of the other biological anthropology subjects that I tackled in any of the videos, because these come from 3 separate videos. And most of these comments really fall into like one of 4 boxes. The first is that Erica is wrong because she is either jealous of Robert or attracted to Robert.
Real.
Now,
that guy's a Chad.
I'm not jealous of the psychotic, unhinged fans that follow Robert Sepehr around. I don't want them within a 50-mile radius of me, to be honest, because I am afraid of them.
What are you so afraid of, lady? If I ever met you in real life, you would take a real shine to me. I would just like inundate you with curiosity and compassion, and you would fall in love with me. But I would rebuke your advances because I stay away from that. I'm harnessing my bioluminescent sexual energy. So I'm not looking for any of that, okay? You would like me, lady. I would be really nice to you.
Worried they would harm me physically.
Nicer than your parents ever were.
That's how psychologically imbalanced I think a lot of them are. For the
psychology. Mental illness isn't real, fellas.
The second part, again, I'm married, but also Robert Sepehr is like
that poor schmuck.
A racist old man, which is just about as far from attractive as you can get.
Racism is hot. What are you talking about?
Like in my eyes.
And I'm like, oh, that's cool, man, because grandfather's gonna try to get me to join the Confederacy again.
Clip of fucking self-depreciating, self-deprecating white humor. Fucking grandpa's gonna tell me to fucking, old white people are racists. Fucking, it's all so tiresome.
The second is that Erica's wrong because she is left of center, I guess, which is true. Like,
oh yeah, no shit.
But I don't really talk about my politics.
What are you talking about? It's everywhere. People tell you everything about themselves all the time. You told me you were a leftist when I looked at you. Look at your fucking entire presentation, lady. What, fucking Look at those. What are those? Are those your fucking ancestors there? Is that Jacob Rothschild's skull in the back there on the far left with the fangs? Whoopsie.
Here on YouTube, and I don't understand how Out of Africa is considered being left of center. I mean,
Oh yeah, I wonder why. I wonder what about like positing like that, like the divinity and like the gravitas of our fucking existence, you know, being reduced to like we all came from fucking shit huts. I wonder what about that is political. Nothing at all.
would have to be pretty far right. Your Overton window would have to be pretty misaligned to perceive it that way.
I think you just utilized the phrase Overton window wrong, you fucking retard. Snarking.
But yeah, no, I'm not right. I ain't left. You can't define me, lady. But yeah, I don't subscribe to this shit. This out of Africa shit. I ain't from Africa. What the fuck? What are you talking about?
The third, of course, is Erica is wrong because she is a woman. I think that's self-explanatory.
Is it? I mean, it kind of is self-explanatory these days.
Duplicitous femoid.
And the fourth is that Erica is wrong because she is Jewish. Also self-explanatory. Unfortunately, none of
Please explain. I think this is where we're 6 minutes and 46 seconds in and I'm fucking tapping out. You know, I wouldn't say that she's wrong because she's Jewish, but her Judaism informs, I think she's confirmed it. And, you know, she's not denying these claims. And, you know, I mean, look at her. It's kind of pretty obvious. But, you know, it's worth mentioning. You know, it's worth mentioning that this lady is fucking going after fucking Robert Sepehr, who's like German, and she's Jewish. So, anyway, I'll probably do some of these later. Maybe I'll do like a review of some of his more interesting content to like juxtapose it against this really foul lady, this really mean lady. Hey, Gutsick Gib, I think she said her name is Erica. Hey, Erica, how about you call into Stefan Molyneux and fucking go over some of like the black magic rituals your parents did on you and start to heal from your childhood trauma. And then fucking get out of that X-Files shirt and get in the kitchen. Anyway, love you guys. Bye now.